Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. This is Nusrat Sana and in today's session we will be discussing the most important current affairs for 17th of October 2024. These are some of the important keywords that we will be doing in today's session. For example, we'll talk about the location of the Tadoba-Andhari-Tiger-Reserve. After that, we will see Agni-Astra India Digital Agri Conference 2024. Then we will talk about World-Arthritis-Day. Further, we will be seeing Taurus-Missile, Japanese organization, means which Japanese organization has received the Nobel Peace Prize this year. We'll talk about Bathukamma-festival, Vat-Phou and space-based surveillance system. Okay. So now without taking any further time, let's get started. The first question is, the Tadoba-Andhari-Tiger-Reserve is located in which Indian state? The correct answer is A option, Maharashtra. This tiger reserve lies in Maharashtra. And why it came into news? Because recently it has introduced a ropeway safari for the very first time. It is the largest and the oldest tiger reserve of Maharashtra and it is located in the Chandrapur district of Maharashtra. So the name Tadoba comes from a local deity which is worshipped by the forest tribes, and Andhari refers to the Andhari river. So this reserve covers an area of 625.4 square kilometers, including 116.55 square kilometer of Tadoba National Park and further 508.85 square kilometer of Andhari Wildlife Sanctuary. So it connects to Nagzira, Navegaon and Pench tiger reserves that are situated in the central plateau province of the Deccan Peninsula. Okay. So what is the location of Tadoba-Andhari Tiger Reserve? It lies in the state of Maharashtra. Now, in the next slide, we will be talking about some important environment and biodiversity related current affairs. The first question is, what is Indian series recently mentioned in the news? It is a tropical deciduous tree. Tadoba-Andhari Tiger Reserve is located in which Indian state? Just we have talked about it. Answer is Maharashtra. Virangana Durgavati Tiger Reserve is located in which Indian state? This tiger reserve is found in Madhya Pradesh. Next one is Meetu Kurunji is endemic to which region of India? It is endemic to Western Ghat. Jerdon's courser is a nocturnal bird endemic to which region of India? This is a nocturnal bird endemic to Eastern Ghats. The next is Chakisaurus necul belongs to which species? It is a kind of herbivorous dinosaur species. Red colobus conservation action plan is an initiative of which organization? Answer is IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature. Okay. Moving to next question. Recently, the Army Chief launched Agni-Astra multi-target detonation device in which Indian city? The correct answer is B option, Gangtok. Who is current Army Chief? General Upendra Dwivedi. He has unveiled the Agni-Astra, which is a multi-target detonation device, where at the Army Commanders Conference that took place in Gangtok. Yesterday, we have talked about this conference in a detailed manner, if you remember. It basically improves the room interventions and the bunker destruction, aiding counter-terrorism operation, and this device enhances the safety and reliability over the older exploder dynamo capacitor, which had a limited range of just 400 meters. So this new microprocessor based detonation system it basically operates in both wired and the wireless modes with a range of 2.5 kilometers. It allows selective and simultaneous firing of multiple targets, making it highly effective for safe demolition operation. And this innovation significantly enhances counter-terrorism efforts and IED destruction as well, so as to ensure better safety for the troops during the critical mission. Right. So Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi has launched Agni-Astra, which is a multi-target detonation device during the Army Commanders Conference that took place in Gangtok. Okay. Now, what is the full form of IED that we were talking about? It stands for improvised explosive device. Okay. And what detection technology is primarily used by the military forces to locate these IEDs? So this is ground penetrating radar. And which organization provides the standardized definitions and the classifications for these type of devices? It is the NATO North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Okay. Now in the next slide, we will be talking about some defense related current affairs. What is C-130J Super Hercules recently seen in the news? So it is a turboprop military transport aircraft. Defense Minister of India recently inaugurated India Defense Aviation Exposition in which Indian city? Answer is Jodhpur city. What is the name of the Indian Coast Guard ship that recently made a port call in Vietnam as a part of its overseas deployment to the Asian countries? It is Samudra Peheredar. Recently, which armed force conducted exercise Purvi Leher on the eastern coast under the operational control of Eastern Naval Command? This is Indian Navy. What is Bambi bucket recently mentioned in the news? It is aerial firefighting tool. Lunar Polar Exploration Mission means LUPEX is a joint mission between which two space agencies? It is a joint mission between ISRO and JAXA. ISRO is the Space Agency of India and JAXA is the Space Agency of Japan. Which two other countries participated in exercise Desert Night conducted by the Indian Air Force? Exercise Desert Night is conducted between India, France and UAE. Okay. Moving to next question. Where was the India Digital Agri Conference 2024 organized? The correct answer is A option, New Delhi. The India Digital Agri Conference 2024 was co-organized by ICFA and IT Ropar, where at New Delhi. And what does ICFA stands for? It stands for Indian Chamber of Food and Agriculture. This body was established in 2015 and the headquarters of this body lies in New Delhi. Primary function of this body is to promote agriculture and the food industry. Okay. So further, the mission aims to empower the farmers with real-time information for better decision making and boost the rural livelihood. And this event emphasized using technology and collaboration so as to innovate the traditional farming, promote sustainability and build climate resilient systems. Okay, so the venue for India Digital Agri Conference 2024 is New Delhi. Fine. Now moving to summits and conferences slides. The first question is, recently where was the 5th edition of Joint Group of Customs meeting between India and Bhutan held? This meeting took place in Ladakh. Recently, which country hosted the first International Rainbow Tourism Conference? So, the first International Rainbow Tourism Conference was hosted by Nepal. Recently, DRDO organized the first international workshop on emerging technologies and challenges for exoskeleton at which place? Answer is Bangalore city. Recently, where was the US-led Indo-Pacific Economic Framework Ministerial meeting held? Answer is Singapore. What is the theme of an annual Indian Navy conference? Indo-Pacific Regional Dialogue 2024. Theme was Resource, Geopolitics and Security in the Indo-Pacific. Recently, where was the 10th edition of Commonwealth Parliamentary Association India Region Conference held? Answer is New Delhi. Recently, where was the first India Gulf Cooperation Council Foreign Ministers meeting held? Answer is Riyadh. Okay. Question number 4 is, which day is observed as World-Arthritis-Day annually? So, we observe this day every year on 12th of October so as to raise awareness about arthritis and the rheumatic diseases. So basically it aims to improve the understanding of these conditions and their impact on daily life. The focus is on early diagnosis, self-management and access to proper treatment. So this year the theme was Informed Choices, Better Outcomes, and the theme emphasizes improved access to information for people with rheumatic diseases in today's digital age, right? So two things are important. We observe the World Arthritis Day on 12th of October every year. This year the theme is Informed Choices, Better Outcomes. Okay. In the next slide, let's talk about important days and themes. The first question here is, when is the National Voters Day observed every year? We observe this day on 25th of January. Recently, where was the 75th edition of International Astronautical Congress held? It took place in Italy. Recently, where was the 4th edition of Akhil Bharatiya Rajbhasha Sammelan organized? Answer is New Delhi. What is the theme of World Intellectual Property Day 2024? The theme was IP and the Sustainable Development Goals, Building Our Common Future with Innovation and Creativity. What is the theme of World Migratory Bird Day 2024? Yesterday we have talked about this question and answer is Protect Insects, Protect Birds. Which day is observed as International Day of Innocent Children Victims of Aggression every year? This day is observed on 4th of June. World Heart Day is observed on which day every year? Answer is 29th of September. Okay. Question number 5 is, Taurus-Missile is jointly developed by which countries? So it is jointly developed by Germany and Sweden. And why it came into news? Because South Korean Air Force conducted a live fire drill with the German origin Taurus-Missile. This is a precision guided long range air to surface cruise missile which was developed in the mid 1990s by the German and the Swedish companies. It can strike stationary and semi-stationary targets with high accuracy. It weighs about 1400 kgs and it is about 5.1 meters long. It can be launched from various platforms and this missile is powered by a turbofan engine so as to achieve subsonic speed and good fuel efficiency. Okay, so Taurus-Missile is jointly developed by Germany and Sweden. Okay, now in the next slide we'll be talking about some international current affairs. The first question is, Tel Amer is located in which region? So this region lies in Palestine. Recently, the USA has designated which country as its major non-NATO ally? The correct answer here is Kenya. Recently, who has been appointed as Ambassador of India to Algeria? This is Swati Vijay Kulkarni. Recently, which institution opened its first international campus in Abu Dhabi, UAE? It is IIT Delhi. Recently, which country has requested the US to change its classification from non-market economy to market economy? This is Vietnam country. Alexander Stubb recently became the new president of which country? Answer is Finland. Which country has signed $375 million deal with India in the defense sector? This is the country Philippines. Question number 6 is, what is the name of the Japanese organization that was recently awarded the 2024 Nobel Peace Prize? The correct answer is C option, Nihon Hidankyo. It is a Japanese organization of atomic bomb survivors, and recently it was awarded the 2024 Nobel Peace Prize for its efforts to eliminate the nuclear weapons and raise awareness about the humanitarian consequences of their use. So this group, which represented the Hibakusha, has played an important role in the global movement for nuclear disarmament since its founding in the year 1956. Their testimonies have significantly contributed to establishing a nuclear taboo, ensuring that nuclear weapons have not been used since 1945. This recognition highlights the ongoing challenges and pressures faced by the disarmament movement in the contemporary world. Okay, so Nihon Hidankyo is the Japanese organization that has been recently awarded the 2024 Nobel Peace Prize. In the next slide, we'll be talking about some important awards and honors related question. Recently, which bank has clinched the title of Best Technology Bank of the Year award? This award has been given to South Indian Bank, who has been honored with the prestigious Vishisht Seva Medal for developing multi-purpose octocopter. This is Varinder Singh. Judith Suminwa Tulka became the first woman Prime Minister of which country? Answer is Congo. Recently, who was awarded the prestigious Devi Shankar Avasthi Award 2023? This is Nishant. Abdul Fattah al-Sisi became the new president of which country? Answer is Egypt country. Who is the author of the recently released book India, The Road to Renaissance, A Vision and an Agenda? This book has been authored by Bhimeswara Challa. Recently, who has been selected for the Bob Jones Award 2024, the US Golf Association's highest honor? This award has been presented to Tiger Woods. Question number 7 is, Bathukamma-festival is mainly celebrated in which Indian state? Answer is Telangana. It is a festival which is celebrated in the state of Telangana. Also, it is celebrated in some parts of Andhra Pradesh as well. It is a floral festival that celebrates the beginning of the Sharad month, and it is celebrated for 9 days during Durga Navaratri. Usually it is celebrated in September or October. So Bathukamma is a symbol of the cultural identity of Telangana, and it is celebrated with vibrant flowers, songs and communal harmony. Okay, so this festival is mainly celebrated in the state of Telangana. In the next slide, we'll be talking about important art and culture related current affairs. Khajuraho Dance Festival is associated with which Indian state? Answer is Madhya Pradesh. Archaeologists recently discovered the first evidence of rock art in which city of Karnataka? This is Mangaluru city. Attukal Pongala Festival is celebrated in which Indian state? Answer is Kerala. Which institution related to Yakshagana was recently accredited by the UNESCO Convention on Intangible Cultural Heritage? This is Kiramane Idagunji Mahaganpati Yakshagana Mandali. Gangaur festival is celebrated in which Indian state? This is a festival from Rajasthan. Virupaksha temple is located in which Indian state? The location is Karnataka. What is sarcophagus recently seen in the news? It is a decorated coffin or container. Okay. Moving to question number 8. Vat-Phou, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is located in which country? It lies in Laos. And why it came into news? Because Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently met the Prime Minister of Laos, who is it? Soneksi Sifendone, in Vientiane, and congratulated him on hosting the ASEAN India and the East Asia summits. So they highlighted the restoration of Vat-Phou, which is a UNESCO site and supported by India as well. Agreements were signed in different categories like defense, broadcasting, customs, Then quick impact projects were also signed under Mekong Ganga Cooperation. The projects include preserving the Lao Ramayana, restoring Wat Phou temple with Ramayana artwork, and supporting a shadow puppetry theatre in Champasak province. Okay, simply we have to remember that Vat-Phou is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and it lies in the country Laos. Okay, in the next slide we'll be talking about important places that came into news. The first one is Rapa Nui, also known as Easter Island, is located in which ocean? It lies in Southeastern Pacific Ocean. Recently, which country has pledged $135 million help to Moldova country so as to counter the Russian influence? This is the country US. What is the name of the Sikkim's first railway station recently inaugurated by Indian Prime Minister? The name of this station is Rangpur Railway Station. It belongs to Sikkim. Naina Tibu Island is located in which one of the following strait? This island lies in Park Strait. Nazca Ridge is a submarine ridge located in which ocean? It lies in Pacific Ocean. Mount Ruang is located in which country? It lies in Indonesia. Mount Elgon National Park, recently seen in the news due to Marburg virus, is located in which country? It lies in Kenya country. Question number 9 here is, what is the primary objective of space-based surveillance mission? So basically why it came into news? Because the Cabinet Committee on Security approved the third phase of the space-based surveillance mission for the enhanced land and maritime awareness for civilian and military use. So the National Security Council Secretariat and Defense Space Agency are handling the project. SBS-1 began in 2001 with the launch of 4 surveillance satellites. SBS-2 followed in 2013 with 6 satellites. Then under SBS-3, India will be launching total 52 satellites in the next decade, and it would cost us 26,968 crore rupees. ISRO will launch 21 satellites, while rest 31 would be launched by the private companies, with dedicated satellites for the Army, Navy and the Air Force. Okay, so primary objective of space-based surveillance mission is better land and maritime domain awareness for the civilian and military applications. Okay. In the next slide, we'll be talking about science and technology related current affairs. The first question is, what is AI Hume recently seen in the news? So it is the world's first conversational artificial intelligence with emotional intelligence. CLAT 3 is associated with which one of the following? It is the LLM, large language model. Bulava intercontinental ballistic missile is developed by which country? So it is developed by Russia. What is the primary objective of low frequency array recently seen in the news? So basic objective is to observe the universe at low radio frequencies. Which country recently conducted a successful test of the ASMPA supersonic cruise missile? So this country is France. Next is Fusobacterium. Nucleatum bacteria is primarily found in which part of human body? So it is found in mouth. Recently, which region of India has been chosen as the location for India's first Mars and the Moon analog research station? This is the Ladakh. Okay. Now the last question says, what is the rank of India in the 2024 Global Hunger Index? India's rank is 105 out of 127 countries in the 2024 Global Hunger Index, and we have a score of 27.3, and definitely we are in the serious category. Okay. So despite its economic growth, India lags behind several South Asian neighbors in tackling the hunger and malnutrition. Also, this index measures and tracks hunger globally, regionally and nationally, reflecting various dimensions of hunger. So it was created in 2006, and initially it was published by IFPRI, and now the GHI aims to raise awareness. It is co-published by Wealth, Hunger, Life and Concerned Worldwide. GHI aims to raise awareness, compare hunger levels and highlight the areas in need of urgent intervention. Okay, so India's rank in this index is 105 out of 127 countries. In the next slide, let's talk about important ranks and indices. The first question here is, which organization recently released the statistical report on value of output from agriculture and allied sectors? This report was given by National Statistics Office. Which ministry recently released a report titled as Coal and Lignite PSUs? This report was given by Ministry of Coal. Which organization recently released the World Investment Report 2024? Answer is UNCTAD, United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. Recently, which institution released the Aging Well in Asia Asian Development Policy Report? It is given by ADB. Which ministry recently released the 25th edition of Women and Men in India 2023 report? It is given by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Recently, which organization released the 2024 Global Education Monitoring Report, Gender Report, Technology on Her Terms in France? This is given by UNESCO. Which organization recently released a report titled as Towards a Regenerative Blue Economy, Mapping the Blue Economy? This is given by IUCN, means International Union for Conservation of Nature. Okay. So this is all about today's session. I hope you have liked it, and at last I'd like to give you some homework, and today the homework is related to important days and events. On the screen you can see 7 questions. Please read each of the questions carefully and try to answer them in the comment section. And as usual, let me again remind you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series in the GKToday Android application. So if you want the PDF of the lecture, you can subscribe to that course by paying a very nominal fees. Okay. So now we will be meeting tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nushat Sana signing off.